Yo, what's up, everybody? RLCS offseason, and what would it be without a ton of roster rumors? In today's video, we'll be talking all rumors. There is no confirmations on these. None of these are official. This is 100% rumors that have been made public by Shift or other sources. So these you can take with a grain of salt, but it is always fun to kind of speculate and theory craft about what the heck would a team be if it was Ronicky and ViolentPanda and Shawzet playing together. Sounds crazy, I know, but that's some of the rumors that are going down, and we're going to be talking about those all in detail in today's video. So with that said, let's get straight into the rumors. What's up, everybody? Lawler here, inside source for all things Rocket League. As always, if you guys enjoy the content, make sure you guys hit subscribe, notifications. We're trying to push to 50K by the end of the year, and we are slowly inching our way towards that, which I do greatly appreciate. Also, if you have any questions, comments, or things that you guys have heard elsewhere, make sure you drop those in the comments down below, as I do use those a lot to kind of help try to funnel through all this, because there's just so many going on right now. So first things first, let's get into the ones that we know about, talk about, and discuss, and then we'll talk more at the end. So first rumor on the docket is one I mentioned in the intro from Shift. Obviously, there's been some weirdness going on with Team Liquid, them trying to figure out what the heck's going on. The rumors primarily have been they're building a team around Ronicky, and it appears that Ronicky and ViolentPanda are planning to try out multiple thirds as a duo this offseason, presumably under the Team Liquid banner, starting off with Shawzet. We do know that Solar has disbanded, and there has been a lot of rumors forming around Dignitas replacing ViolentPanda. But to see Ronicky, Shawzet, and ViolentPanda's names together on the same team, or to just see, I guess, the fact that ViolentPanda might not be on Dignitas is wild. There was a lot of jokes and stuff while we were talking about this on my stream. I do stream every day, but Tuesday and Sunday over at twitch.tv/Lawler. Sometimes the pros do come in and throw some banter, and you could just see that Ronicky and ViolentPanda were like talking ish to each other. It was super funny, but to me that just shows that they've got great chemistry. So we'll see how it goes. But the jokes aside, this is a pretty crazy one if it does happen. The previous report of Ronicky and Atomic teaming is currently off the table because he's been trying out for what seems like ViolentPanda's spot, which we'll get to in just a bit. The next rumor does come for Queso, who is former of Wolves, and Dignitas from Queso, who have been identified as targets for the former Galaxy Racer, now Monkeys roster, and duo Arju and Matane. So it'd be Arju and Matane, possibly Queso, Arju, Matane, and possibly Dignitas. There's been a lot of weirdness going around Team Queso, which we'll get into more specifically in a bit here. But yeah, stuff's been all over the place. Next up on the roster rumors is going to be with the departure of Flame, which has been confirmed from Top Blokes. Top Blokes roster have recently tried out Hibs from Team Singularity and Team Queso star Atomic. So again, more rumors around the Team Queso team that has been kind of topsy-turvy. Are we staying together? Are we not staying together? What the heck's going on? Again, more details in just a bit. More on Top Blokes as well is that Flame has been considered for a spot in place of ViolentPanda. Jorias and apparently Jack are the ones that it seems like are, I guess, banding together. And ViolentPanda, who's been a longtime captain and vocal leader on the team, who has been a part of that foundation. And this is the one that kind of surprises me, is a Dignitas possibly without ViolentPanda. Kind of, it just feels weird. It's kind of like when Mets and Mog split up. It's just like, why? What is happening? So again, a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, but it does look like possibly that Flame will be going over and trying out. A lot of these teams, again, and a lot of these rumors are, I guess I should say, are just rumors. And it also could just be scrims, tryouts, etc., which they go through and cycle through a lot of different players because they're trying to find the best available player. So it is very likely that Dignitas has tried out like 3, 4, 5 people. But these are the ones that the Shift Insight has been able to get a hold on. So we'll see how that one plays out. Also surrounding Dignitas has been obviously rumors of trying to figure out what the heck has been going on with the whole new third situation. And it does look like Atomic is trying out there as well. It's all over the place. And pretty much when a team disbands, you can take a look at Team Queso, which has been yes or no. All 3 players are going to go and try to find a different home, or 2 of them will kind of pair off and stay together. It's a multitude of options, and I think that is the case for Team Queso, which has been officially announced that Team Queso is still under contract. They still are signed to Team Queso. The team will be separating. Dignitas ended up putting out a tweet saying that he is LFT for the next season, and looking for some tryouts with VK Salem. So it does look like that those two are trying to either stay together or looking for a third potential. And the fact that Atomic is off doing his own thing. So the topsy-turvy thing of Team Queso being all over the place, there is some interesting situations in regards to them still being under contract, possible potential buyout. They may have to still fly the Team Queso name. Like, it's a really weird scenario. So we'll have to keep eyes on that. But Dignitas does announce that his intentions for RLCS is to be looking for a new player alongside VK Salem. So they are LFT, but buyouts, contracts, all that kind of stuff is still having to be decided upon. Up next, there's obviously a lot of inquiry about what the heck's going on with G2. Is Drees going to get the spot? Is he not? I talked about it in detail about why G2 should look more than just outside of Drees, even though Drees had a really good performance. And it does look like that possibly Drees is going to explore a little bit as well. There is a spot open on FaZe because they have bench Gyro, and that is what the rumors are pointing to. After exceeding expectations on G2, when required to fill in for Rizzo during RLCSX, young star Drees has turned the head of multiple top NA teams. Amongst them are FaZe Clan, who recently benched Gyro from the main roster, and that's where things are headed. Whether that does end up happening or not, we do not know. And it is paired with another exciting rumor, which is the potential that Firstkiller could be trying out for G2. It was stated that after an underwhelming finish to RLCSX, which I do think Rogue obviously had some really solid performances, but just didn't live up to the hype where they came in and dominated a regional, and then kind of, it's just hard to be consistent at the top in North America, as we've seen, unless you're NRG. But underwhelming finish, they state Rogue's Firstkiller is rumored to be exploring other options, namely trying out for the duo of JNAPS and Chicago under G2, which a lot of people jokingly say, if this does happen, wrap it up. Like, this team's going to be the best, which I then bring up the argument of NRG. Like, NRG still exists. They're still, to me, the best team in North America. So I'm still going to take NRG over the JNAP, Chicago, and Firstkiller personally. That's just me. Either way, should be exciting. We'll see what ends up happening. Firstkiller on G2 could be pretty dangerous. Jumping ship back over to Europe, there is some interesting results around White Demons. White Demons, obviously a team that is consisting of CRR, Dorito, and Tigre, and have been trying to find an organization, and they have been together for about 9 months, and it looks like they have finally landed one. The interesting thing about this is there was apparently 2 teams that were going after them. Not only was it FC Barcelona, but apparently Vodafone Giants possibly were interested as well, from what I've been hearing. It does look like they are planning to go with FC Barcelona, which is an interesting one for me, considering Barcelona has definitely had some financial issues and organization issues over the past year and a half. I don't know if you guys remember me making those videos a while back. It feels like it's been forever, but curious to go with Barcelona as compared to Vodafone Giants, which seem to have a little bit more stability and financial success, while Barcelona as an esports club has not really been taken all that seriously. So hopefully things have gotten better. Hopefully things go well. When they were in Rocket League, it seems like the players were relatively happy. So we will see how things go. And last but not least, for the final rumor of today, I know there's been a lot. I told you it was going to be crazy, is one that just doesn't feel good. Obviously, I paid a lot of attention to the version 1 team, and it does look like, according to the rumors, that V1 are potentially looking to replace Calm on the roster. This one's weird because of what ends up coming and following after. They state that Charlotte Phoenix's Andy is a potential replacement, having tried out for them recently, to which you go and look at some of these replies, and it's like, even the staff of Charlotte Phoenix, their general manager just replies, LOL. You've got other players being like, yo, this was like 9 months too late. Andy even retweeted it, and it's like 9 months late on this one. At least you tried. And then you get Beast Bonium also talking about, like, if only they knew about Delta's tryout and like everything else going on. So like, it's all over the place. It seems like there's not a lot of credibility in this one, which sometimes happens, but you never know. They could just be playing off as coy and being like, yeah, this totally happened 9 months ago, when in reality it's changing things up. Who knows? A lot of the stuff happens behind the scene, but based on some of these responses, not going to swing for the fences on this one. That is going to wrap it up for your Rocket League rumors for today. As a reminder, these are rumors. These are not things that have been confirmed. And I recommend, if you guys do, you can speculate. You can talk about how cool it would be if some of these things happen. You can talk about like, yo, if this does change, how do we think we feel about it? But don't go around being like, yeah, well, Lawler said or Shift said that this is happening. Not confirmed. It is a rumor. So it will be interesting to see on if these develop or follow through. Again, a lot of teams going and cycling through a lot of players through scrims, trying to figure out who fits the best. So should be exciting. I'm sure we got a whole bunch more to come. And as always, if you guys want to stay up to date on these, I do have a document in the description down below, or you can go to my Twitch channel where I stream every day, but Tuesday and Sunday, and type !RLCS rosters, and it will populate with a link that has a list of all the stuff I'm talking about if you guys would like to find the sources. You can't find them in the description already. But that is going to wrap it up for this video. If you enjoy the content, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, turn on notifications. We are trying to hit 50K by the end of the year, and we are getting there closer and closer. But I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.